All right, I'm going to close out the article about the Lahaina wildfires and the availability of homes, the housing shortage, the housing crisis. So, the subtitle of this last article: Where will Maui's Ohana go? In the year after the fire, the state of Hawaii spent $357 million on hotels for the fire survivors, and the Federal Emergency Management Agency spent another $295 million to temporarily rent homes and condominiums. Said differently, that's enough money to buy or rebuild $651 million homes, or more than 80% of the approximate 800 owner-occupied homes lost in Lahaina. But temporary fixes, even with $100 million price tags, only fix things temporarily, and by next March, all that temporary federal rental relief will be gone, which is why we must embrace solutions that can stem this tide by housing families immediately. The only sure solution: move into homes that already exist. Only two-thirds of Maui's single-family homes house our residents. A third are mostly vacation homes that sit empty much of the year. The portion of condos with full-time residents is even smaller, fewer than 25%. What is often missed is the article spotlighting Hawaii's housing shortage is the stockpile of units being used exclusively by the short-term rental market. 8% of housing on Hawaii Island, 14% on Maui, and a staggering 17% on Kauai. There is a reason, however, that so many of these condos do not house people who live there. Short-term rentals are so profitable that almost none of their owners will voluntarily offer long-term leases to residents. Just 6 months after the wildfires, as the state and FEMA attempted to lure vacation rental owners with monthly rent up to $14,000 to shelter the more than 2,000 displaced families living in hotels, the number of active Maui vacation rental listings actually rose 2% higher than the year before. Those property owners can remain blissfully unaware of local families' reality, since over 90% of them don't live in Maui County, according to property tax data. And most of the money they earn from the short-term rental market doesn't stay here either. They defend the refusal to rent to local people by claiming that Maui families don't want to live in condos. True, most families would prefer to live in a single-family home, but given the reality of limited inventory and high prices, most local families' true choices are overcrowding, moving away, or living in a condo if one becomes available. Compared to 20 single-family homes with median prices over 20 times more than the median household incomes, condos sell for much less and are mostly located in communities where local housing inventory is most scarce: West Maui and South Maui. Which is why some government leaders have proposed bold changes to upend the status quo, which, as Mayor Richard Biss's proposal to phase out the ability for over 7,000 properties to operate as short-term rentals in apartment zone districts. A preliminary analysis of this proposal by the Economic Research Organization at the University of Hawaii concluded it would increase Maui's long-term residential housing stock by 13%, and a flood of COVID vacation rental properties on the market would help push down housing costs across Maui. Others have proposed alternate measures, ranging from Maui County buying those vacation rentals to house families, still less costly than FEMA's rental assistance, to a more targeted phase out of complexes considered most attainable for Maui families.